What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph! You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, we're coming back around to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yes, we are. This is a request from Watchdog. Watchdog wanted to watch me react to the Red Hot Chili Peppers with a tune called Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. This comes from June 18th, 1999 from the Shoreline Amphitheater. So this is a live performance, which I'm looking forward to. Let's see. This video was originally posted by RHCO on MTV. Uh-oh. Is that an MTV affiliate? I don't know. Or is that just some dude putting up MTV in his name? I have no idea. Hopefully this won't get blocked.
Block!
Alright, this video has 106,572 views, so it'll get you there. Now, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I know of them. I've heard a couple of songs from them now. I've never been a fan of theirs. This song, it sounds familiar. I think, was this the name of an album that they put out? I think it was. I think this was the name of an album that they put out. I think it was like their biggest album ever. My brother would know. My brother was a big fan of them back in the day. So, I don't know what to expect here. I'll be honest with you. I have no clue. So, only one way to find out is to jump into this. Link to the original video will be down in the description below for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Other than that, there's nothing else to say. Let's get started. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic, live at Shoreline Amphitheater. Bunch of numbers here. I have no idea what that is. Could be coding of some kind. That is a mouthful of a title. Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, boy, let's do this!
Oh, by the way, I'm changing my name to Prince since he isn't using it anymore. So from now on, alright?
That was great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's Flea, right? That's Flea saying that. That's awesome. Nice groove. What a great groove. What a great groove. Laid back, but it's got the funk. It's such a tight wire to walk across. Funk tunes are traditionally a little more upbeat, a little faster paced. When they do come back slower like this, it's really hard to lose the edge that funk usually has. Not here. Really good job. The guitar player is playing very tastefully. I like the sliding on the left hand. Good technique there. Great technique in the right too. Great feel there. Flea's bass playing, he is doing a lot of popping. He's popping the string. He's pulling the string away and then he's releasing it and it pops back. It's called popping. His popping technique is smooth. Like, I see a lot of bass players do popping and they like literally pull on the string and their hand will move like, you know, 5 or 6 inches away from the bass body. Terrible technique. Poor technique. You should only be using your wrist to pop your hands at most maybe 1 inch to 2 inches away. Anything more than that is overkill, and it wears down your strings too. And for those of you that play bass, you know bass strings are not cheap. So, man, I know how much bass strings cost, trust me. Anyway, let's keep going.
On the soul side, girl, please let me my soul right. Everyone wants a piece of Affront, calculated to create a state of sexual life. Kissing her virginity, not affinity. I'm in with the guy, I'm in with the
Can't really hear Anthony Kiedis very well. Now, I don't know if that is a microphone issue for the recording device that's being used, if it's a camcorder or whatever. I don't know if maybe the mic's being overloaded, or it could be an FOH issue. I'm not sure. It could be a front of house issue. It could be, there's a lot of things. All I know is I don't hear Anthony Kiedis very well. I'm not hearing him very well at all. So I can't really critique what he's doing. Anyway, let's keep going. I just noticed, I didn't notice this before, but I just noticed it now. Flea's playing chords. He's popping chords.
Oh my God!
Not easy to do. I mean, I can pop, no problem. I can pop and slap, no problem. Chords? It's a little different. Now you gotta use more than one finger to pop, and you gotta pop both fingers at the same time. I've had some difficulty with that in the past. I really have. It's not easy to do. So that is really smooth technique on his part. Dang. I didn't notice that at first. All right, let's keep going. Now we hear him. So there was a technical issue. We couldn't hear his vocals. Now we can hear his vocals. Okay. So it was a technical issue. Flea has got such great stage presence and great showmanship.
That's the truth.
I've heard stories, I've heard tales, I've never seen it until now. I just saw it. That was fun. He was just rocking out. Only way I could put it. Moving around, banging his head. He was head banging. Yeah, he was. Just being a ball of fire. Everybody else in the band, though, like the guitar player, is just chilling over here. The drummer is a slave to his instrument. He can't really move. Anthony Kiedis is just kind of hanging onto his mic stand for dear life. He's just kind of like swaying like he's... Like if he lets go of it... I'm afraid if he lets go of his mic stand, he's going to fall over. I'm kind of scared. So, I mean, I guess that's fitting the mood and tone of the song, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But Flea was fun to watch right there. A lot of fun to watch. Let's keep going. Oh, got a guitar solo? I'm sorry, I gotta look at these vocals. What the hell is he saying?
What the hell?
Really, that's it? Blood Sugar Baby, She's Magic, Sex Magic, Sex Magic.
Say what?
That's it?
Beats the hell out of me.
Why does it sound so different than that? Huh. Hey, you know what? Like I've always said, simple works. Simple can be very effective when used properly. Woo! Ooh! That walking bass line. Nice. I love how the drummer's name is Chad Smith, right? I think that's his name. Let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I love how the chemistry and the reading between Chad Smith and Flea is going. They are, I mean, I would dare say they're anticipating each other. I mean, they're watching each other and they're flowing off of each other so well. When one gets intense, the other comes up right with them. If the one comes down, the other one comes down right with him. So tasteful. And you don't always see that kind of communication between the bassist and the drummer. You don't always. You should, but you don't always. What's really good is those two are keeping the song going. Those are the two that are keeping the song moving while this guitar player is keeping his solo going, and which is totally fine as long as the song keeps moving. It's all good. Let's keep going. Form at the ending there. Little free form at the end there. That was cool. It's cool. It's all good. Well, there you go. That was the Red Hot Chili Peppers with Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. That was a request from Watchdog. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that...
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Lot to think about here.
Get on with it!
Okay. I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to give this a tentative score. As I talk about my reasoning, my score may change. I'm just letting you know. So I'm going to give it a tentative score right now. Tentatively, I'm giving this a score of 8.0. 8.0. So far, I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
So, the song had a nice, solid groove to it. Okay, the groove that was maintained the entire time by the drummer. Chad Smith, I believe his name is. He kept that going the whole time. I mean, there was no deviation. He kept that going rock solid. Not easy to do when you have other musicians in the band going off and doing their own things. So, kudos to the drummer. The guitar player, a lot of soloing, and I wonder if all of those solos were necessary. Like, could he have just gone back into the groove with Flea? And would it have been okay? I believe it would have. A lot of that soloing was, I hate to say unnecessary, but it really wasn't needed. I mean, did it add to the song? I guess, sort of. But I wonder how the song would have turned out if he hadn't. Like, the whole last part where he was just, you know, noodling all over the place. What if he had just come back into the groove? Would it have sounded better? It might have. I think it might have. I love the soloing, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the solo works in the middle, but getting into the ending part, I just felt like it was a little too much. So, take that. Flea's bass playing was fun. I mean, I cannot stress enough how cool the popping technique he's got is. He's got great popping technique, especially being able to play the chords the way he has. Even if they were simple fifths, even if it was just, you know, fifth chords, playing more than one string popping, not easy. It's not easy to do. It's a lot harder to do than single string popping. Trust me, I know. But he did a great job of it. Great. I was really impressed with the control he had. A lot of people, when they get into it, man, they'll start popping, and I'm guilty of this too. I'm not pointing any fingers at anyone before I point them at myself. I have been known on occasion when I'm doing my popping and slapping, it'll get out of control, and my hand will pop, like seriously, 4 to 5 to 6 inches away from the bass. Not the best technique in the world. His technique, stone cold. Never did I ever see his hand come more than maybe 2 inches away from the bass. Great technique on his part. I also love his tone. That bass tone for that style of music, very, very appropriate. Anthony Kiedis' vocals, like I've said, I've said this before in the past, I've never been a big fan of his vocals. His tone is kind of like, I wouldn't say nails on a chalkboard, but his tone, I don't dig his tone. But I do love his technique. I love his placement. I love his embellishments. I love his timbre. Everything else about his vocals, other than his tone, I love. The way he's able to phrase all of his vocals properly within the context of the song. Awesome job. He's always done a great job of that from everything I've heard from him, and this was no exception. So, having taken all that into consideration, you know what? I'm going to bump it up. I'm going to bump this up. So, I'm going to bump this up to an 8.2. Yep. So, there we go. 8.2. Final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more content like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you do click on that button and join the fan base, you will find a bell down there somewhere that you can click on. By clicking on this bell, it will notify you of everything going on with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.